Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our channel. Today, here is Wu Zehan on the report of the monopolistic competition market. And our topic today is examining the industry of the online video platform, which has been propelling in recent years. And today, our report will be separated into 7 different parts as listed on the slides that you're watching. The first part will be about the general idea of the monopolistic market of the online video industry. Next, we'll be discussing about the key characteristic. Thirdly, comparing the services between two main dominant online platform firms in the United States of America and China. And the fourth part will be comparing the short-run profit of a firm in the monopolistic market. The fifth one will be comparing the profit in the long term. The sixth part will be the difference between how each company approached through the promotion, and the last one we will be discussing the consequences of each of this type of competition in particular. So leading into our first part, which is what is actually a monopolistic market and what is actually a online platform. So a monopolistic market is that there are a lot of firms that is surviving in this market, and there are entry barrier for this market structure. However, they are quite low, and we will be discussing these types of entry barrier in the later part of this presentation. And thirdly, each firm will have some price making power, so it is different apart from the perfect competition. And also, different apart from the perfect competition, this monopolistic market will also have economic profit in the long run. So the company here will also be making the money. Lastly, this type of market structure will not be fulfilling the goal of maximizing their allocated efficiency as well as their productive efficiency. And this online video platform industry is typically a firm that has a website of a variety parts of video. And how these firms may market is by letting their consumer or their audience to subscribe towards these channels. And this will be the only approach for this kind of company to make money. And also due to the fact that these money are surviving in a monopolistic market structure, so advertising will also be important to promote their different service differentiated from each one another, as previously discussed about their different differentiated products. And typically, in order for these company to expand their profit, they will provide free content to the customers in order to expand their consumer pools. However, the free content will not be enable these companies to make money, which they will encourage their subscribers or their consumer in their large consumer pool to subscribe for the paid content, in which the company here can charge their consumer for the paid content, and they will be able to earn new profit or even revenue, including not subtracting from their other cost of the production. And this market particularly in this industry, heavily relies on this demand and supply. If there is an increase in demand, meaning that there is more watchers or audience watching the video online, then definitely the supply of these video will increase as well, and vice versa. And lastly, a few dominant firms in this industry around the world would be like Tencent, YouTube, Netflix, Vimeo, and iQIYI, which is other video platform in both the western part of the world and the eastern part of the world. And there are mainly 3 key characteristics of these kind of firm. There are large numbers of firms. So the example that I gave on the previous slide is just the 6 dominating firm in the world. However, there are still lots of firms existing in this industry, but not actually dominating the world or not actually expanding their consumer widely. And secondly, if slow entry barrier, right? So the one key barrier to enter this industry will be building up a website, right? You need to have a platform for people to upload their videos and for people to subscribe to your video platform. So this is the only way the company is making money. So the only thing required is to create a website. However, you will need people specified in computer science and also other guidance that is managing the maintenance of this website. So these are the entry barrier, not really high as the entry barrier of, for example, a water supply company, and they require cost but not that expensive, and the firm can easily exit the barrier by closing down their website. The third will be differentiated goods. Although the goal of these video platforms is to provide entertainment for their consumer, however, it is clearly a fact that each video platform will have different differentiated products that is targeting for different type of audience. And I will be using the example of YouTube and Tencent, one major video predominating company in the United States and the other one in China. And I will be discussing about how these type of company are different and how the goods that they sell are differentiated. So let's first compare the services these two companies are providing, which is also connecting back to the key characteristic, the differentiated goods that I have been previously discussing. So for YouTube, the most favorable and well-known content is that they allow anyone to upload their videos. This is actually a great strategy for this platform to expand their consumer pool and also attract more people to upload their own video, sharing on this platform, such similar to Facebook and other social media. YouTube also provide comedy shows. They also have live streaming and live news, which enable people to watch like news rapidly and receive information on this website. And however, these 4 features discussed above were the free content. There are also some paid content on this website, including the music, YouTube Music, or vlogs, game streaming, comedy show, etc. And also, the YouTube consumer can buy the videos, buy the series they want to watch on the YouTube platform independently. And the services that YouTube provides is quite different from Tencent provide. The first difference will be the TV series. So basically, this Tencent provide TV series for everyone freely. However, if you pay for the TV series, then you can have quicker updates about new TV series. However, it provides typically free TV series for everyone, which is differentiated from YouTube. Similarly, this platform also has comedy show, live streaming, and different sorts of film, including game streaming. However, one major difference will be the government announcement. It also can be seen on the Tencent platform, as well as online classes. Like YouTube, there are educational channels such as the Khan Academy teaching different student content. However, those content weren't really live, but students can just self-learning from those videos. However, it is quite different from the Tencent platform, which it has actually live classes that student can interact with the teacher. However, it also requires paying. So yeah, it is actually showing how these two companies are providing differentiated products. And let's discuss briefly about the profit of these monopolistic markets. So in the short run, as illustrated on the graph on the left side, the red shaded box is the profit that the monopolistic firm will earn in the short run. And they earn this price due to the fact that the demand, which is the price ppm labeled on the y-axis, is quite higher than the price of the average total cost. And this is the point where the firm is producing at the profit maximizing situation, and it shows that the monopolistic firms are actually earning profits in the short run. However, it is different in the long run, as we can see in the graph illustrated on the left, that the ATC curve is tangent to the demand curve at the price maximizing level. And it is quite crucial to notice the fact that it is portraying the fact that these companies aren't able to produce and make money in the long run, as their average total cost will be tangenting to the demand, and not because the average total costs have been increasing, but because of the demand, since in the short run a company is earning economic profit, so it is attracting more firms that want to join to this market. And due to the nature of this market structure, firms can easily enter in this market, as the market has low entry and exit barriers, which, as there are more and more companies, the demand will shift from elastic to being to inelastic to elastic. The reason behind this is that the consumer in this particular industry have more options, leading to more competitive between each firms in order to remain or maintain their market share and also their expanded market pool. So this is the reason behind why the average total cost is tangent to the demand curve. And the next one is the difference of promotion between two firms. And for YouTube, one promotion would be the YouTube Music, and it gives its subscriber an extra option available for listening music on the on the YouTube platform without any advertisement. So it is actually letting the user to feel more superior, and also establishes more benefit to the consumers. And for Tencent, it have a packet of watching different series for different time duration, 1 month, 6 months, or 1 year. And this is also having the same aim of establishing a wider consumer pool, attracting people to subscribe for a longer period of time due to the fact that they will be paying less money per month. So it is also benefiting the consumer, as they can have more cheaper price or enjoy the TV series that can update more quicker, and also benefits the firm that has generating more profits. And the second difference will be that YouTube has YouTube Premium, so its consumer can watch video and also enjoy different utilities provided on the video platform. And the aim is establishing a unique relationship between the consumer and the firm, because the consumer will feel quite superior that by paying the paid content on the YouTube platform, the consumer can enjoy special utilities that other consumer cannot be enjoying. And similarly for Tencent, it has sales packages on different holidays, so it is kind of establishing a firm's culture that on certain day or on what holiday we will have promotion. So it also help not for the company to expand their consumer pool, but help the company to maintain their consumer pool, and also establishes a greater relationship between the firm itself and the consumer. And lastly is that YouTube allow people to upload their videos, so people can freely upload the video onto the platform, such as, and use YouTube as a platform for social media, which is a benefit that all different users that is using videos and is uploading videos on YouTube. It is quite different from Tencent, that they don't have this structure and this utility being given. And the third difference for Tencent will be that Tencent will have lower price to subscribe compared to other video platform in China. It is actually actually making Tencent a price maker in the industry, and also attract more consumer due to the lower prices. So the consequences of this competition. So first, the effects on the firm is that the firm will not be earning profit in the long run, as the demand is becoming more elastic and being attracted to the profit that will be available in the short run. And for consumer, the consumer has no ability in determining the price, and new firms to the industry will benefit from the consumer, as consumer will have more choices to choose between more firms, more options. And effects to the economy is that economy wants to achieve both the allocated efficiency and productive efficiency. However, these two efficiency are not being achieved, and due to the fact that these two efficiency are not being achieved, the society is not at the point of the most efficient point, and the surpluses between including the consumer surplus and the producer surplus are being minimizing, meaning that the society is actually surviving under the consequences of the debt we lost. So this is the report for today. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.